Commander. This is Brigadier Betty speaking. Take out all the target dummies and show me you've got the right stuff for this patrol. Lock on to one of the targets, then move in any direction and press the B. Press and hold the R button. Looks like you're in good shape, Commander. This mission is a go. Move out to the next gold star. Check out the radar in the top left corner of your screen. The flashing gold star is your objective marker. Wait a minute! What's this joker doing in frontier territory? He must be a Tundran spy! After him! Whoa! Looks like the spy is setting up listening posts on our turf! Destroy them! Spy balloons? Better destroy these eyes in the sky before they can report. Outstanding! That'll take the air out. Over there! It's the Tundran spy! Where'd he go? This is one slippery customer. Move out, Commander, and keep your eyes peeled. More listening posts and spy balloons. Frontier Command isn't gonna like this. Go ahead and destroy them all. Let's hustle, Commander. That spy can't have gone far. That's one of our boys. Go see if he's okay. Darn it, he's a gunner! That spy is gonna pay for this! Scoot over to the next gold star and form up with the boys from Alpha Company. Wake up, Alpha Company! See? Head to the next gold star marked on your radar. We're getting reports of a Tundran camp in the area. Soldiers! Target one of them and press the Y button to order your men to attack! When your men free those prisoners, Commander! Target the big ammo dump! The explosion should be enough to destroy the... Good work, Commander! You've recovered... Well done! Now keep moving, we have a spy to catch! Smash through the barbed wire, Commander! What the... That's a Tundran Armored Division down there! Looks like we've stumbled onto something big!
Prepare yourselves for defeat, decadent frontier cowboys!
General Herman here, Commander. Do you copy? Here's the bad news. Tsar Gorgie's launched an all-out attack. Which means our position is now behind enemy lines. But here's the good news. You're gonna join forces with the boys from Bravo Company. We'll see if we can't get us a piece of the action. Bravo Company's been airdropped just north of your position. Head for the Gold Star, Commander. Say hello to your new battalion, Commander. Press the X button to get these boys to follow you. It's that pesky spy again. Take him out before he can report back to Tundra and High Command. Nailed him! And it looks like he left a medipack behind. You can grab these for yourself, otherwise your grunts will pick him up as necessary.
You may have eliminated my spy, General, but his comrades are thirsty for revenge.
Remember, if you press and hold the L button, move, and press the B button, you can execute combat roles. Nice shooting, son, but let's keep moving. There's gonna be plenty more where they came from.
Stop complaining. There is fighting to be done.
Looks like a small enemy camp. Press the plus control pad to enter global mode and get a better view of the battlefield. Darn it, the enemy's in cover, Commander. Try to flank him on the right. Get it? Even when the enemy's in cover, they're vulnerable when you attack from the side or from behind. What are you waiting for, Commander? Move out to the next gold star. Go, go, go!
The frontier cowboys are approaching our position. Cross the rope bridge and destroy them.
See the 01 marker? That means the MG nest up ahead is empty. Get over there and press the B button to jump in.
Don't get mad.
The bridge is ours, Commander. Say again, the bridge is ours.
Strong men like Marshal Nova to fight for peace.
Want to check old radio messages? Press start pause, then find the mission log using the L and R buttons. Those Tundra bullets sting a little bit, huh? Use those fallen logs as cover, Commander.
You're defeated!
Hang 10, Commander. I'm gonna call in some air support to soften them up a little.
An airstrike, General. Are you afraid to engage my troops on even terms?
Nope. I'm just a sucker for a show of force. Hot dog, do we have total air superiority or what? Now, what are you waiting for? Attack! Oh, now that's what I call a firefight. But we don't got time to stand around and enjoy the scenery. Target the oil drums to destroy the barbed wire and free the frontier prisoners. Remember, you can use combat roles to dodge enemy fire. We're gonna fly in a light tank and some more rifle grunts to help you with the rest of your mission. Head for the next gold star. There's the T-copter carrying our tank. Let's roll out the welcome wagon, Commander. Take control of the tank by locking on with the L button, then pressing the Z button.
Stand and fight!
This is it, Commander. Get over that bridge and destroy that supplies base. The MG towers and the supplies base are clear and present danger to your infantry. Only your tank can take them down. Keep your infantry on this side of the bridge. Press the X button to put them in sentry mode.
Rock and roll!
Not so fast, Herman. This battle is far from won. Bazooka veterans, destroy that tank!
Guess this ain't over yet, Commander. Protect your tank with your rifle infantry. up the good work, son. We're close to winning this thing. Outstanding! Don't you just love the smell of victory in the morning?
Enjoy your petty triumph, General. This battle has only strengthened my resolve to crush the frontier once and for all.
When are you going to give up? This is stalemate, Father.
Patience, Nova. The game is not over yet.
Colonel Austin at your service, Commander. Move out to Windbreak Ridge and reinforce the radar array. Head for the Gold Star, Commander. Looks like the Tundrans got here first. Remember what General Herman taught you about flanking, Commander? Cross the river and follow the mountain trail. Hurry, Commander. The Tundrans could strike at any moment. Tundran heavy recons at 6 o'clock. Your grunts are no match for them. Get across that river. Those are bazooka veterans from the garrison at Windbreak Ridge. These boys have the firepower to neutralize the enemy recon. The bazooka vets have now joined your battalion. Tilt the C-stick left or right to cycle between unit types. Once the unit type is highlighted, tilt up or down on the C-stick to cycle between individual units. Then press the Z button to control transfer into that unit. Bazooka veterans have an advanced weapon. Press and hold the A button to power up. Once the A button is released, the weapon will fire with increased range. As you have seen, welcome to Windbreak Ridge, Commander. This base is garrisoned by the Rifle Grunts and bazooka veterans of Charlie Company. Lead the bazooka veterans to guard the entrance to the radar array. Select their unit type with the C-stick, then press the X button to put them in sentry mode. To have your soldier leave his post, target the MG nest and press the X button.
Victory! Rifle Squad 1, I command you to strike.
My leg is heavy.
Nicely done, Commander. But stay alert. I have a feeling they are still searching for a weak spot in our defenses.
Both for fighting and for farming.
Recon 2, probe their defenses and report back to me with precise information on all their fortifications.
Their are multiple vehicles approaching from the river. Get your bazooka veterans to the Silver Star. Remember, the message log records each of my radio broadcasts. Use it when you need to remind yourself of your orders. Good job, Commander. But there is a second wave of Tundran infantry ready to strike. Head for the Silver Star.
Are your men in position, Colonel? Because here I come. Rifle Squad 2, attack!
Remember to use global mode for a broader perspective on the battlefield. Press any direction on the plus control pad to toggle modes. Excellent work, Commander. But if I know the Tundra, they are merely gearing up for an even more devastating attack.
And here it is, Colonel. For your sake, I hope you have men dug in on both sides of your radar array.
Tundra recon vehicles approaching the main entrance, and more infantry attacking from the rear. They are trying to overwhelm us.
You didn't think I was going to make it easy for you, did you?
Well done, Commander. I did not think we could take this much punishment.
You have defended yourselves courageously so far, but now I shall strike at the very heart of your defenses.
Tundran T-copter incoming. Nellie means to fly her infantry directly inside the perimeter of the base. Congratulations, Commander. You defended the radar array long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Not so fast, Colonel. I have one last trick up my sleeve.
Enemy light tanks incoming. Get down to the river crossing. Destroy those tanks, Commander. If your vehicle becomes stuck, press the B button to engage high traction mode.
Incredible. I may have underestimated you, Colonel Austin.
You cannot overestimate the tenacity of the frontier soldier, Major Nellie.
That much is evident, Colonel Austin. We should convene under the white flag sometime to discuss tactics, of course.
Whatever does she mean by that, Commander?
The enemy base and rescue the prisoners. Those scouts are in possession of time-critical intelligence. You have less than 6 minutes to liberate their recon and drive them to our mobile camp. Deploy your bazooka bets against the enemy. You freed the prisoners, Commander. Now get behind the wheel of that recon. You've got to bust out of there, Commander. Head for the Gold Star. Don't worry about the rest of our boys. They can handle themselves.
The escaped prisoners know too much. Stop them at once.
Just follow the road, Commander. She'll take you all the way home. Little advice, Commander. Those blue jerry cans will repair damage to your recon. Enemy checkpoint! Don't stop to show them your papers! Left or right, Commander? You decide! Watch out for those bazooka veterans. They'll put a dent in this operation for sure. Hard right, Commander. You do not want to see what's over that ridge. You transfer in from the Air Force?
Can nothing slow them down?
Less than 4 minutes on the clock. Just head straight down the mountain, Commander. Frontier's gonna get you. Here goes nothing.
Your driver is quite proficient, Brigadier Ben, but even he cannot outrun a Tundra gunship.
Uh-oh! Do not let that gunship get a fix on you! Head for the Silver Star, Commander, and try not to get lost. Here goes nothing. Nice driving, Commander, but we're not out of the woods yet. Another Tundran roadblock. Find a way past. You did it, Commander! The frontier camp is dead ahead! Now, okay, Commander, this baby is your ticket to victory. Take good care of her.
Your men will not leave this clearing, Brigadier.
That's what he says, Commander. How about we prove him wrong?
Crush them! Prove to them the futility of war against the Tundran territories. Bazooka veterans, attack!
Nova's bazooka vets pose a serious threat to your tank. Take them out with your infantry. prisoners and defended the base. Now that's what I call a victory.
You have proved a most worthy opponent, Brigadier Betty. I look forward to our next encounter with great anticipation.
Me too, Marshal Nova. Better luck next time.
Good morning, Commander. I trust this day finds you fighting fit and ready for tactical combat. Capture the Tundra HQ at Castle Potemkin, Commander. This is your primary objective. By pressing Start Pause, you can bring up the map screen and review your objective, the surrounding terrain, and all unit positions. If you lose all your infantry, you will be unable to capture the castle, and this mission will end in failure. One final piece of advice, Commander. You can select the all icon in your command bar to give orders to all...
These prisoners are being well cared for, Colonel. Do not jeopardize their lives by attempting to free them.
The Flame Vets, you have liberated the Flame Veterans, Commander. Your battalion now has increased combat effectiveness against enemy infantry. Frontier Command has upgraded the Light Recon Commander. As the driver, you now have access to a machine gun.
Your weight of iron. Those reinforcements. Tundra hammer full.
Good job. You liberated the Frontier Light Tank. Your battalion's combat effectiveness is now significantly improved.
Looks like we got ourselves a firefighter.
destroyed!
The Frontier have broken through our defenses. Pull back to the capture point and fight to the last.
I suggest you clear the area of enemy units before attempting to seize the capture point.
My tanks are destroyed. Your combat strategies are quite masterful, Colonel Austin.
Thank you, Mercenary. But we must take the capture point before we can consider this mission a success, Commander.
Do not begin the victory celebrations just yet, Colonel. Tundra and reinforcements are on their way. The enemy has not yet raised their flag. I am committing another wave of reinforcements to the fray.
Commander, you must capture the Tundran HQ. Congratulations, Commander. You have captured the Tundran HQ. Frontier Command will be delighted.
Castle Potemkin has been overrun. Marshal Nova will be furious.
Boy, have I got a mission! All right, Commander. Your orders are to engage the enemy and clear this sector of all 8 heavy tanks. Let's get to it. There may be enemy air support in this sector, so we've transferred some missile veterans from Delta Company to your battalion. Protect those missile vets, Commander. If you lose them, you'll be vulnerable to enemy air attack. Cycle through the available targets. Release and press the L button quickly. Here comes the welcoming committee. Lock and load, Commander.
Onward! Medals for anyone who can stop the frontier aggressors.
Missile vets will take down enemy aircraft without breaking a sweat, so make good use of them. Press and hold the A button to increase the number of projectiles your missile veteran will fire. gunship. Time to send in the missile deck. I got another little piece of advice for you, Commander. Aircraft show up on the radar as triangular blip.
Direct command. Lead by example, comrade. The army of the 100 Heritage is
Number 4 is nothing but a twisted shell. Keep it up, Commander.
You are only strengthening the resolve of my men, General.
Ah, I see it. They're shooting at us, Commander. What the?
Don't get mad. Get even. This guy can really shoot. Ow!
Repel them. Our enemies shall advance no further.
We fight something. Designated coordinates.
Oh, yeah. You just blew tank number 7.
One vehicle is all I need to prove Tundran superiority in the field of mechanized warfare.
Yeehaw! 8 Tundra tanks headed straight for the scrap heap. Darn it if you don't make me proud to serve in this army, Commander.
Thanks to you. You will begin this mission with a squad of assault vets under your command. Assault vets are highly effective against light vehicles and aircraft, but they are less accurate at long range. Press and hold. What are those Tundran flame vets doing snooping around in our tent? Go give them a lesson in good manners. That'll teach him to drop in on us uninvited.
Stop complaining. There is fighting to be done.
Here's that artillery I promised you, Commander. These cannons are highly effective against static and slow-moving targets. But they are vulnerable to enemy gunships and short-range anti-armor units. With these babies, we can start shelling the enemy's fortifications from our side of the river. The Tundrans will undoubtedly launch a counterattack, so defend your artillery at all times.
It seems the western frontier no longer has the courage to fight man to man.
Still haven't noticed I'm a girl, Marshal Nova. You're approaching an enemy capture point, Commander. Do you remember how to take control? Walk on to the capture point and press Y to send your selected infantry units to raise the flag. Station.
Nova, this is unacceptable. The frontier cowboys are about to shame the Tundran territories with another defeat.
Father, what are you doing here?
I am here to bring you to your senses and secure total victory for Tundra.
Strong man like Barcelona. Occupy this position.
Good job, Commander. All 3 radar stations are now offline. 51st Bomber Squadron is go for launch. Here comes the cavalry, Commander.
Red alert, Comrade Commander. The western frontier has launched a fierce counterattack. Heavy tanks and gunships have been detected. We must prepare for combat. Your objective is to defeat the western frontier aggressors that are swarming into this sector.
You don't got nothing but rusty old tractors and farmhands with pop guns. This is gonna be a cakewalk.
I think not, General Hermon. Tundran resilience is famous the world over. Commander, your orders are to meet with the battalion that waits in the valley below and repel the enemy. Frontier heavy tanks approaching. Engage and destroy. Caution, Comrade Commander. The enemy's airborne firepower is not to be underestimated.
You're in charge, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's take this fight right here. Under your direct command.
Does it have to be so close?
Piece of cake. Eat this. Check your watch, Nova, because it's only a matter of time before we win this thing.
one more frontier grunt in the fortress perimeter. Your radar will lead you directly to his location. That is the last of the enemy grunts. Herman will think twice before deploying more cannon fodder. Locate the last remaining frontier tank using your radar, Comrade Commander. Their heavy tanks are in twisted, smoking ruins. You have earned my respect, Commander.
They're shooting at us, Commander! They're shooting at us, Commander!
That guy down. It's quiet. Too quiet. Here we go again.
Only one frontier bazooka veteran remains. Find him on your radar. That is the end of victory. Thanks to you, Commander, this sector remains in the hands of its rightful owners. Our songs of triumph will echo throughout the ages. Medals for all.
Don't you just hate a bad winner?